Leadership is the process by which a person influences others to accomplish an objective and direct the organization in a way that makes it more cohesive and coherent. The leader was supposed to play their role as a leader to maintain a stable condition of the company and maximize the shareholder value for desirable business condition. The leader should have the traits and skills in bringing people to achieve the goal. Hence, the traits possessed by a leader in the organization are important to be utilized consciously according to the current situation of the organization. Hence, we present to you our real-life based business board game, Yu-Gi Traits.
Leadership is a process by which an individual influences others to accomplish an objective and direct organizations in a way that make it more cohesive and more coherent. A leader can inspire the others to achieve the vision and goals within the parameters by sharing the efforts, the visions, and the success. The leader should have the traits and skills in bringing people to achieve the goals. Examples of the traits are intelligent, knowledgeable, fluency in verbal, and many more. Hence, the traits possessed by the leaders are important to be utilized consciously according to the current situation of the organization. Referring to the current situation of the Toksang Holdings, nominal prime material supplier had suffered loss because of the failure of their chief executive officer in leading the company into a flourishing business. The shareholder of the company starts to lose their confidence to invest and would like to change their mind to find another lucrative business. The new appointed Chief Executive Officer, players are expected to imply the best leadership traits to fix a major loss of the company and also regain the trust from the shareholder of the company. Players will practice and apply their leadership traits, skills, and ideas to the continuity of the business in this board game, which is named as Yu-Gi-Oh! Traits.
We have 5 Yu-Gi question card, 25 Yu-Gi traits card, a pencil, a piece of paper to write down our points, and a coin. This game consists of 2 players. Each trait card holds number of stars based on the trait, which reflect good leadership attribute. The higher the number of stars, the better the reflection of good leadership attribute. Whereas the lower the number of stars, the worse the trait of good leadership. The player who take out the trait card which has the highest number of stars are the winner of the round. Other than the star, each card holds attack value which will contribute the point to the winner of one particular turn, and also defense value which will deduct the player's point who was defeated at that round. Other than the star, there are Yu-Gi question card, which is when the card is taken out by a player in one particular round, the opponent has to answer the question asked in that card. If the opponent managed to answer the question, points will be added according to the attack value of the card. Whereas if the opponent failed to answer the question, it will result to deduction of the point according to the defense value of the card.
Shuffle the cards and distribute it to the players. Toss the coin to decide who starts the game. Head or top? Head. Top. Players are given a situation in the corporate world and the trait approach for leadership in each card distributed, such as intelligence and integrity. players need to assume themselves as a leader who have a responsibility to save the company from the grievous loss. Each player will be distributed 15 threat and question cards, in which the threat cards contain a stars, attack value, and defense value that will aid or deduct your points, and the Yuki questions card that also have attack value and defense value. Each player will get 10,000 points before the game starts. One, two, three.
The benefit of playing this Yu-Gi-Oh card game is enhancing critical and analytical thinking, since the player are required to solving the issue facing in the organization. The player needs to make a decision and problem solving challenging situation faced by the company, since the company is facing grievous loss because of the former leader. And the next, enhancing skills and playing strategy while they are facing the challenging issue, as well is develop the realistic and optimistic thinking to the player, since the player need to be logical, realistic and rational while making the decision when they playing the games, and sharpen the focus of individuals, since they need to make a decision appropriately and critically. Practically, this Yu-Gi-Oh card games has develops an individual becoming a good leadership, since this game develops player to become a good leader, require them to have a critical thinking, problem solving skills, and rational thinking.